Blackstone Audio presents Ruby Spoon, a novel by Anna Lawrence Pietroni. For My Grandad, Norman Coley. Cradle Cross was locked in tight by land, as far from sea as you could be. It squatted, red brick, dull slate, cramped up between fat chimney stacks and blind factory walls in the pit of Ludley Valley, west of the steep slopes of the lean hills, south of the prouder, sprawling town of Muckleye. Even in midwinter, there was always somewhere close to warm your fingers, by the greedy ovens out the backs where nailer women hammered, or by the horn oven in Blick's roasting shed, big enough to burn a cow if you could stand the stink, brazier fires in the folds behind, between the houses, lit to purify the air. Midwives passed their fresh-born babies over open hearths to burn off evil spirits and to make their peace with fire. And if they didn't take the baby to the flames would take the baby. It happened every winter. A hungry furnace, crouching, till a nailer mother, parched like kindling paper, leaves the fire unguarded for a second. She tells her toddling child to sit right there, don't move, and goes to wet her lips on a jug of beer at the door. Then while her back is turned, the furnace springs and snatches up this overreaching bit of boy, while his mother screams and throws her bitter at the flames. The thirsty mother weeps and tells the magistrate how she only left him for a second. He shakes his head and holds up neglect and Holloway in her face. While she stoops in court, her husband's in the foundry, naked to the waist. He strikes on, skin bleached and pocked with little slug trails, silvery and raised, where beads of molten iron have seared the skin. Each May, with blazing brands they'd plaited from the first felled birches of the spring, the nailers and the chain-makers walked the streets, sang thanks in dumpty songs for their life-labour. Their furnaces that spat out nails spewed monstrous ropes of chain. The hammers were so delicately named. Some chains were dollied, some were tommied, and the nails had brisk and merry titles: spike and scupper, hob and tenter, rose and mop and fine knee, clinker. Dog and Ugly was the only name that fitted with the nail, the snarling fury of the fire. But even here in Cradle Cross, where the streets breathed fire, they never thought they'd gather in Horn Lane at the dead end of that long scorched summer, 1933, to watch a witch burning. Word got out, and someone struck the bell at Blick's button factory. Men spilled out of the Leopard, sloshing ale. From the chapel, a scattering herd of women hobbled down towards the factory, lit by flames, and men called out their fogged-ells, not troubling to keep their cursing quiet. They all smelled the fire before.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?